So I'm Daniel Orihuela. I'm a manager in product marketing, and we're here at the New York City event showing off a lot of new stuff about the Wii U and the gamepad and how that's all going to come out on November 18th.
So let's talk a little about the new Super Mario Bros. U and how this will utilize the gamepad.
So for new Super Mario Bros. U, what we've taken is taking that classic gameplay that people are used to, but we've added the gamepad, which offers a couple different features. One of them is called Boost Mode, where while you're playing the game, the person with the gamepad can kind of assist the players through it by making blocks appear while they're running through it. So that can be something helpful to them, or you can even do speed runs if you want to be more competitive. So it's a nice way for people who aren't more casual players who want to jump in, and it might be too much, they can join in, or for really competitive people, they can do more of a speed run aspect to it. Another aspect, though, is that if you want to play single player mode, let's say you want to watch baseball, but I want to keep playing New Super Mario Bros. U, I can use off TV play, and I can play just on the gamepad itself at the same time.
When it comes to the Wii U, can you talk a little about what this opens up from a gameplay perspective?
Well, the big thing is obviously the gamepad with that second screen that really offers a second window into the gaming experience, but not just gaming. We also have the aspects of being able to browse the internet, and then we have Nintendo TV we announced recently. So that gamepad really just offers a lot of options beyond gaming itself that can really open up a lot of different doors.
How do you feel this new Super Mario Bros. Will continue to capitalize on attracting both the mainstream and the more hardcore gamers?
Well, that's a combination of two things. One, it's the classic game that a lot of people know, new power-ups that you'll be able to enjoy, like Flying Squirrel Mario. There's also Baby Yoshis in the game. There's a balloon Baby Yoshi where you shake the Wii remote, and while you're holding the Baby Yoshi and it inflates like a balloon, you kind of glide along with that. But then on top of that, too, for the core aspect you're asking, there's something that we're showing here today, which is called Boost Rush Mode. And in Boost Rush Mode, what's interesting is that it really takes that idea of that boost mode I explained earlier about adding blocks, but it really makes sure you have to race against the clock where the screen is actually scrolling, and the more coins you grab, the faster it scrolls, and your goal is to get the fastest time possible. So you actually have to coordinate with that person on the gamepad and really work together to find that fastest time possible.
I understand that some games will support up to 2 gamepads at a time. Is this one of those games?
This game does not support 2 gamepads. We have announced that the system will support 2 gamepads. We haven't announced any specific games that will be utilizing that as of right now.
How do you guys see the gamepad being passed around when it comes to multiplayer and dealing with families where every kid wants to have that thing?
Well, I mean, they'll pass it around back and forth, and it depends on the game. That's what's really interesting about that. Beyond even New Super Mario Bros. U, there's games like Nintendo Land, where people are all playing together, but having different experiences at the same time. Like a game like Mario Chase, where you're basically chasing people around. 4 people work together to chase this Mario character. But the Mario character is controlled by someone using the gamepad. And while they're playing, they have different information than the other 4 players looking at the split screen on the TV. And they're basically sharing the same experience together, but having different experience within that gameplay.